I'm building a $100 million business, and these are the 5 key lessons I've learned so far. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Rhomays. I run Netzo AI, and the reason why I'm making these videos is to document my journey, and if I can help you or anyone you know along the way, well, that makes my day. So the first lesson is that product is king. See, all my previous companies were service-based businesses, and there's a huge difference between a service-based business and a product-based business. A good example of a service-based business is an online marketing agency or a consulting business or a coaching business. And you'll see that even though, yes, the delivery is super important if you want to build a long-lasting business, it's more of a sales-driven type of business compared with a product one. And here's why. Because with the service-based business, you will sell service usually once to a customer. You might sell it twice, or you might sell retainers. But with the product, it's all about reputation. It goes well beyond the service itself. It's all about how sticky the product is. Because if the product is good, it will sell itself. Sales is super important. Don't get me wrong, but the fact is that you can have the best sales team, the best marketing, the best headlines, the best offer, everything. But the moment they start consuming your product, if your product is shit, they will stop using it. And that kills enterprise value. And that's the second side of the coin. One of the benefits of a product-based business is the fact that you can build enterprise value exponentially faster than a service-based one. Usually in the software space, you can get somewhere between a 7 and a 15x on the annual revenue. So if you're making $10 million a year with your product-based business, it's very reasonable to expect that as long as you have all the healthy metrics, it can be positioned or valued somewhere between $70 and $150 million. This is if it's a product-based business and it's software. Lesson number 2, know your freaking numbers. If you call yourself a business owner or a founder in any way, shape, or form, you need to know your numbers. And the 2 most important ones for me are CAC and lifetime value. CAC is client acquisition cost. How much it costs you to get someone to pay you the first time. Secondly, LTV, which is lifetime value. How much that customer will pay you in their lifetime. So, of course, this goes hand in hand with churn rate, which is a topic for another video. Now, once you know the difference, the multiplier between the CAC to LTV, then you know how well or how badly you are positioned. Because if you have a 1-to-1 ratio, you are pretty much losing money. If you have a 1-to-2, well, it means that you spend $100 to get $200 back. Of course, this is not ideal. You want to have a multiplier of at least 7 to 10 in the software space to be in the healthy space. Lesson number 3, I call it one of everything. Well, in my previous businesses, I made several times the mistake of pursuing different objectives multiple times all at once. And that leads you to lose focus. And of course, you don't have enough resources to pursue all those different initiatives. So one of everything means one channel, one ideal customer profile, one way of acquiring clients, one message, one product, one way to do things. Once you have the second or a third, unless you're making more than 5 to 10 million a year, you will not be able to fulfill on all these different initiatives. Because it's not like a second thing, it's a second of everything. It's twice the work. And doesn't mean that it will generate you twice the revenue, twice the results. Very likely that it isn't. So one out of everything is what I'm focusing on, and it's working very well. Lesson number 4, in the way or on the way. This is one of the most powerful frameworks I've learned that really help make decisions and prioritize resources. Essentially, whenever we are faced with difficult decisions, I sit down and I will ask the question, is this in the way or on the way? The difference is, of course, that if it's in the way, even though it might sound very exciting, it's not adding value. But if it's on the way, okay, now we can add it to the roadmap and start prioritizing. So from all these things that we have that are on the way, which ones are the ones who will give us a 5x multiplier will give us a 40% return or a 50% return or 100% return. Because if it's something that will just add like 5%, 10%, it's not worth it. Especially if you are a startup just like we are. So the first and last lesson that I've learned so far that had a huge impact in how things are going with my company is show up. It's very hard to explain, but we live in the creator area or in the media era, and if you're not present, if you're not showing up, no one will know about you. So Nezo could be the best company in the whole world. We could have the best fucking product, and we do. But the key thing here is that if no one knows about it, no one will buy. So I'm proactively reaching out and also participating for the first time in podcasts. I'm making more content. I'm showing clients how to do it. And just because I'm the co-founder or I'm the quote-unquote CEO, I'm taking calls, whether it's support, whether it's sales, especially sales. If it's anything related with customers, I'm showing up there. I'm showing my face. I'm giving my word, because word matters. So, and if you don't show up, if your customers don't see you, if your competitors don't see you, if the whole market doesn't know about you, you are completely cooked. So these 5 lessons, the product is king, know your freaking numbers, 1 out of everything, in the way or on the way, and showing up, are by far the most important lessons I've learned so far. I can tell you that so far they've been working great for me. I hope they work for you. So if you're already applying any of these in your business, let me know in the comment section which one. I would love to know. So thank you so much for watching. My name is Dennis Rhomays, and I catch you on the next one. Peace out.